The date is January 9th, 2025, and I'm at the corner of New Street and Merle Street in Clearfield, Pennsylvania. And today, it's about 9 a.m. now. Very cold this week in Clearfield, so my voice might crack a little. What I'm here for today is to honor the 39th President of the United States, James Earl Carter, Jr., born October 1st, 1924, and he passed on December the 29th, 2024. He was 100 years old. He happened to be a Democrat. For the last 5 days, I watched so much C-SPAN about this man. I just could not stop watching and listening to him, to the words coming from him. And I wanted to honor him here in Clearfield today. The funeral will be in about 2 hours in Washington, D.C. Then he will move back to Plains, Georgia. He and Rosalind, his wife of 70-some years, will be buried. He will be buried beside his wife at their residence. One of the few presidents to do that. He made that wish a very long time ago. They did. And I think Thomas Jefferson might have been the only other president. Of course, Monticello and the home of Jimmy and Rosalind Carter were two different places. I think his home value, which they stayed in even after he left the presidency back in 1981, they stayed in, is valued at under $200,000. This was a very kind, wonderful man. One of the things I wanted to talk about, because I drove by this last week, I'd read about it in the Progress, is Habitat for Humanity. And he and Rosalind, I think since 1984, helped a great deal with that organization. Actually, I think he made the name what it is today. And this is a home that's going up in the corner, out by the West Side Church, right on the corner of the street. And when you drive by it in the future, maybe you'll think of this man, what he tried to do his whole life. Mainly trying to keep peace in the world in his efforts toward humanity. And I'm going to put 2 comments. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to get political in my speech right now, but I'm going to put 2 comments in the description area if you'd like to read my view on 2 subjects that I think are appropriate at this time. But mainly, I just want to thank him, and I'm glad I got to know you. I didn't pay much attention to politics back in the 70s and 80s, and the last 10 years I've kind of got into it a little. But this was a very good man. It's my way of thanking him.